Good morning, everyone. Guys, my foot is so painful this morning. I may not make it through this class. So I will do what I'm more or less comfortable doing, and I may turn it over to Annie and you to finish the classes up. And I'm thinking a little bit about how to handle these next few weeks because it's really clear this is not going away anytime soon. This is going to take a long time to heal up. In a lot of ways, it's a lot more painful now than in the first few days after it happened. Um, so one of the things I'm thinking is to contact a couple of my old Tai Chi buddies and see if they can come in and substitute, which I think would actually be really good anyway.
Oh yeah, Jarrett would be good, or
Jarrett and Michael and Linda.
yeah.
I don't know if they've got time to do this. Jared has already volunteered, so Jared can come in. Anyway, it's one of the things that's really important in your Tai Chi and Qigong education is to hear different voices and to work with different people because you're going to get a different viewpoint on things. And it all adds up inside and turns into your own thing, your own recipe eventually. Um, anyway, I was thinking about asking Jared to join us on Saturday morning, maybe for the Foundation Studies class and the Tai Chi class. And even if you're not in the Tai Chi, you still might want to jump in on that class just to hear some of his stories. And I might sit to the side or something and ask him some questions or whatever. And Jarrett was somebody that also did a lot of videotaping. So when we went to China, he did hours and hours and hours of videotaping at the conference and at the tournament. And maybe show us a few minutes of some of the stuff from that. So you would get a felt connection in with the lineage. This is an aspect of what we're doing that we haven't really had much of a chance to get. Just because I think of the COVID situation and now doing all this online, but it's a really important part of it. The lineage is a lineage, and the way it works is it's like a big family. Um, I joined it officially, which means you go through the whole ceremony, back in 1998. And it was not something that I did lightly. I am not a person who am I a person who joins things?
No.
I am not a person who joins things.
And if you show up on our front porch and you've joined something, he's liable to yell at you.
I had two young guys stop by the other day from the Mormon Church in order to sell God to me, and I'm afraid I was not generous with him. Anyway, it made Annie laugh. I asked them how old they were, and the older one said 21, the younger one said 19, and my immediate thought was, how can anybody be that young? How can anybody possibly be that young? Right? It's not possible anymore. Anyway, we'll work something out for these next few weeks between now and Thanksgiving, and try to do at the very least some enrichment activities like this. Okay, let's at least do stick. I am almost 4 times as old as he is.
They're probably still telling stories about the mean old man.
Well,
Yelled at
I
them.
was mean to them because I wanted to be a burr under their saddles. And remember what what was Rumi's teacher's name?
Say it again?
Rumi's teacher's name.
Oh, starts with an S.
Steve.
Yeah.
Okay, Steve.
Scott.
Scott. Remember what he did when he met Rumi? He picked up his books and threw them in the water.
Oh, yeah. Don't go into the library.
Shams.
Yeah, Shams. Well, I know this is uncomfortable, but I think getting your circulation going, honey,
Oh, I know. That's what
so
I'm doing.
that can move all the dead cells out.
Yeah, I think that's a big part of it. And the other side. Lee circles. And reverse. And shoe circles. And reverse. And pink circles. And reverse. And reverse. And block. Okay, you can put away your sticks. Okay, I think I am done for the day, but that doesn't mean you guys have to be done. Are you
I'll do
okay?
my best.
No,
honey.
it's all, we can ask Genevieve
Well,
if you're not comfortable.
I'm just really dizzy, but I can do my
No,
best.
if you're dizzy, doing your best isn't good enough. All right, so Genevieve, can you finish up the? All right, everybody follow Genevieve. You guys do what you want to do as long as you want to do it. Annie would lead, but she's still in she's still in recovery too, so she's feeling a little
But
dizzy.
I'm getting better.
But she is getting better. I'm getting better too. We're both moving up, very slowly. All right, guys, have fun. I'll be right around the
Thanks,
corner if
Malcolm.
you need anything.
All right. And Miss Annie, when you need to retire, you just do so, okay?
Thank you.
Um,
But I want to do as much as I can.
okay. I will do my best to remember the order of exercises, but if you have a favorite that I forget, please speak up.
All right.
Okay. So I know we start with head turns. Whew. Head turn. Two more. Good. Taiji, Qigong. And then we'll do right ear up. Good. Other side, left ear up. Very good. And one more on the right side, right ear up. And last one on the left ear up. You. Taiji Qigong. We'll do the front and back of the neck. So first you can put your chin up, cross your hands on your chest. Miss Annie taught me that if you move your tongue during this exercise, you can decrease the chances of developing a double chin. And what I figured out is I turn my tongue in shoe circles. So on this one, I'm turning it in a shoe circle. Good luck, Devin. Okay, very good. Gently back to center. And then we tilt our head down, tuck it in, and raise the back of the neck. Okay, very good. And we'll do the opposite again. Rotate your head back. Hold your hands on your chest, raise the chin. And if you're doing the tongue circles, I go back counterclockwise. Shoe circle with my tongue counterclockwise. Very good, back to center. And now tilt your head down the other way, tuck it in and raise the back of the neck. As I have background noise, I'm gonna go shut some doors. You stay, rest if you get tired. Okay, back to center, very good. Taiji Qigong. Great, and now let's go for some head rolls. And back to center. I switch hands, Tanjong and Ming Man, and go back the other way. Okay, 2 more. 1 more. Okay, back to center. Good. Qigong. And then we will do forward spinal wave. With this one, I started working with a waterfall image. So when I go forward, it's like the waterfall. And then the water gets pumped up back. And then it goes down the waterfall.
Are you okay?
Oh, yeah, it is dizzy. And then I get nauseous. But I'm okay.
It's a good group.
I'm gonna go have a sit down, honey. Did you take any acid?
Yes, I did.
Two more. One more. Good. Back to center. Relax. And then reverse. Okay, 2 more. 1 more. The center. Very good. Bye, Miss Danny. Love you.
She's going to recover.
You got it. We're sending her chi. And then let's do our qua. Ooh, I started way too fast, so go really slowly. I was like pumping on the bicycle. And reverse. open, back to center, relax. And we'll do some belly rolls. Okay, good, and reverse. Relax. And how about the windmill? Good. And then I think I decided the grindstone is my favorite, so let's try a little bit of grindstone. And what I've been working on with this recently is that the grindstone goes behind me. So I'm pumping in the front, but it's also going behind my back. One more. One more. And then reverse it. It's still going around in the back, so kind of pump it through the front and then around your back. Two more. And then we'll do all the way. And then back the other way.
I'm sorry, but I gotta go. I have an appointment.
Bye, Papa.
Bye.
Love you.
Sorry.
See you
No, I'm
tomorrow.
not deserting the.
Jill, you good to keep going a little bit?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, okay. I forgot which way we were all the way. Was it, I think it was this way. Relax, shake it all out. Drink coffee. Then we can do some shoulders.
And remember to keep that elbow empty.
Oh, that's right. Keep your elbow empty and your wrist. Thank you, Jill. I remember Miss Annie saying the way she does this is she imagines little eyes on her shoulder, and the eyes want to take a good look around. First. Yeah, my elbow is not empty, and my hands are not empty.
I believe you can have some, you can have some in the hand, but it's the elbow particularly that wants to join the club.
I wish I had one of my old Tai Chi buddies up here, and I could show you what that means. It's not so much that you want. This hand is full. This hand is empty. What you want is control over that.
Mm-hmm.
And you want control in any part of the body instantly, without thinking about it, without going, what should I do? Because by that time it's all over, right? So someone touches you, you may want some energy right underneath their hand, or you may not. I've told you guys this story, but I'll tell you again because it's apropos of this. I was doing a workshop in push hands up in Napa one day, and I asked one of the participants to just play with me a little bit in order to demonstrate something. This was a friend of mine. I knew him well. I thought he would cooperate, but in fact, he's a smart ass. So he did. There's always one in every workshop. I swear to God, seriously. Who's going to challenge you? But they're not going to tell you ahead of time. They're just going to do it in real time. So, you know, we're just doing some simple pushing, and I was going to demonstrate, talking to these people are all total beginners. They know nothing about Tai Chi or push hands, or very little. And he decides he's going to see if I can handle, boom, that. So he pushes me that hard with his whole body weight, and I bent over backward. Have you ever had a situation, this often happens in car crashes or near car crashes or other emergencies, where time slows down? It's like, you know, it was like a quarter of a second, but it seemed like 30 seconds. And I realized if I didn't do something, he was going to push me on my ass, right? Because I was totally not expecting this. I thought I was going to have cooperation, not confrontation. And I'm already halfway back. So what should I do? I've got this 180-pound guy pushing on me. I'm halfway back. What do? The little message that came through in my head was, relax. Just relax. There's no time to think or argue about it, so it was just like, boom, I just relaxed, right? And I could feel him moving forward, and he stopped and started moving back, and that's when I came up and pushed him on his ass. Now later, and by later I mean several years later, I asked him about that incident, and he said, you know what? It was really weird. It was like I thought I had you, and then it was like you disappeared. And then suddenly you reappeared and pushed me down. That's what I mean by, right? So he was being very young. Relaxing means you become very yin. You just sort of dissolve underneath the guy's hands. And what everyone always does when you do that is they pull back. Because they're pushing because you're resisting. When you stop resisting, they feel like they're going to fall forward in that case, right? And so they start to push back. When they pull back, that's when you change, right? And you come up and push them. You can't think about it. It just has to. I mean, talking about it has taken 5 minutes, but this all happened exactly like that fast, right? But it's a really interesting technique to have a sense of. I mean, you think of your chest. Do you have much control over your chest? Not really, but actually you do. Because you can empty yourself and just relax. You can disappear. Right? And then suddenly you reappear. Master Zhang was great at that. You would try something with him and he would disappear. It's like, where is he? You can't find him. And suddenly he reappears somewhere else and drops you to the ground. Master Feng was that way too. It can be developed into such a high art that it's weird. It's almost uncanny, right? But it's a very interesting technique for dealing with difficult situations. You just disappear. Okay, I've been sitting there working on some of my stuff on the computer there. I didn't mean to interrupt you, but pay attention to. It's not that having fullness in some part of the body or emptiness in some part of the body is right or wrong. That's not the point. The point is to become aware of it and to do it consciously. When that guy was pushing on me, I consciously emptied my body, and it worked. And that was a situation where if it hadn't worked, a second later, I'd have been on my ass, literally. All right, so it's an interesting learning experience, and one place you can start to begin to develop that skill. It's a skill. It's called Qigong, inner work. All right? To develop that is in these classes, simple as they seem. Genevieve, thank you very much for covering.
Anytime.
I really appreciate it.
Feel better, guys.
But
Oh,
I
God, you
actually
guys-
have a request, unless, I mean, I can do it on my own. I wanted to do the finishing.
Oh, Doling, let's do it.
Go ahead and do the finishing, guys. We'll
Okay.
see you next time. Ciao.
Bye, Malcolm. All right, Doling. Ah. I wish I could shimmy like my sister Kate. We'll gather from the stars, from the sun, from the wind, from the horizon, from all life, all water, and from the earth. Zip it up, keep what you need. Touch the earth. And we would salute our masters. Salute our classmates. Thank you, Jill. And then
Thank you, Jenny.
wish each other a wonderful day. We'll see you tomorrow. I hope your leg is better too. I'll quiz you on that tomorrow.
It's